Bryant in at the 4. And something that we heard last season, Brent, with the dominance of the Warriors and also the Cavs, is that fans are worried the league will become too predictable with these two teams.
I kind of love the fact that we had a finals where we had two teams competing 3 straight years in a row and all the drama around it. This idea about teams being put together and manufactured, that's happened throughout the course of the NBA's history, Kevin. So I don't really buy much into the conversation about what the Warriors have done, what the Cavs did, and what other teams are trying to do. There's a lot of ground out there for general managers and coaching to put together the best talent on the floor and try and win championships. Right now, that's happening in Golden State.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Here's Evans in violation.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
James against Anthony. And the wide open shot from Evans. And another basket for Golden State.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Just watch the way the Warriors run their offense and have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That'll be a 5-second call. And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brett, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. And so, guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot and to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end, as Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Evans has got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his third miscue.
So it's the Warriors now. Here's Big Daddy. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, just a sloppy start. He has got to do a better job of valuing the possessions.
Here's Big Daddy. 9 points in the game. Count that one. 6 points for Flash. They're going to turn it over and get it inbounds that time.
Yeah, that has been a huge problem. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
I tell you what, they got a nice reservation for him over on the bench. He keeps this fourth turnover already.
All alone. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Flash.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Evans. Back to Evans. Banked in off the glass. 12 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gordon kicks to Gordon. Hits the 3-point bomb.
When a guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Evans with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. There's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Back to Gordon. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
A little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Evans kicks to Gordon. Good on the shot. Hey, Brady, you and I were talking about the toughest players in the league just a minute ago. It's easy to go right to physical attributes, but let's shift it. And who are some of the toughest guys mentally in the game now?
Well, those guys who are thinking out there on the floor, not only about what they have to do, Kevin, but getting their guys lined up and into right spots. I think that Marcus Sol does an incredible job of that in Memphis, especially as the center, knowing all the coverages, backing up the line of defense on pick and rolls, rebounding, outletting, scoring. That's a lot of work for a big guy. And the elite guys that we could talk about, Kev, Chris Paul and LeBron James. I mean, how good are those guys when it comes down to making sure that things are communicated between the coach and that all 5 guys know their responsibilities on the floor?
Yeah, but if it can come from the back end, like you said with Gasol, what about a guy like DeAndre Jordan, who I think has really tried to improve that part of his game?
I think there's a lot more appreciation for how much DeAndre Jordan does, especially the way that he contributed to the USA team.
Gordon kicks to Gordon. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to his scoring in the quarter.
And finished off by LeBron.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense. You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. I'd like to see his guys step up a little more.
Evans inside. Defended by Gordon. Evans' shot is good. Evans has got 17.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Gordon. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
And they double him up with LeBron. Pass to Big Daddy. Good, and the assist goes to James. He's got 11.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's a minute left to play in the first. There's Gordon with the 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
And Evans throws it down.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Gordon against Evans. Shoots the 3. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Gordon. 24 points for B.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Gordon a screen. And here's Evans outside. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. Gordon a screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
For 3, Gordon. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty. Thunder trailing by 20. Evans out there with Evans. And there's Gordon. And it's LeBron James. And it's Big Daddy in at the 3. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Anthony against LeBron. And there's the pass to Gordon. Here's Evans, plenty of space. Nails the wide open jump shot. Evans has got 21 in the game.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Gordon kicks to Gordon. Back to Gordon. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working. Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Gordon dishes to Carmelo. Gordon kicks to Gordon. Launches it. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Evans passes to Big Daddy. And the dunk by Evans.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Really left alone that time. And that's now 6 points for prime time.
Love to see it when he pulls up from the outside. A big guy with tremendous range is a prized commodity in today's NBA.
Evans kicks to James. The basket good off the assist from Evans. LeBron's got 13 points.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Gordon outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
and maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Taken away by Anthony. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Anthony leading the charge. And the basket by Gordon.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Evans. And it's Stephen Curry in for Evans. And the basket by Gordon.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Warriors leading by 11. It's stolen by Anthony. Gordon goes.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. The dish to Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gordon for three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in, you got to get him off his spots.
And so here is Golden State. James dishes to Curry. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Gordon for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Gordon up on top. He's covered by Livingston. And the basket by Gordon.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead. Love the way that Sean Livingston goes to work when he's on the floor. He knows exactly what his strengths are and how to run an offense. He can act as a scorer at times and usually does it from that mid-range post area. As a guard, not many three-point shots, but devastating from about 8 feet out.
And the basket by Gordon.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Gordon with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Gordon. Grant kicks to Gordon. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
No one near James as he lets it go. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, I'd feel good with Steph Curry running the show if I was a coach. He passes like that, and it tells you just how unselfish his play can be.
And it's Gordon missing. Warriors leading by 8. Here's LeBron.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime on the wing, Gordon. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Golden State's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And here's James outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
For 3, Gordon. It's good from long range. Gordon's got 31.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to.
Pulls it up. Again, Golden State.
Just don't touch him right now, okay? You're going to burn yourself. The guy is on fire.
For three, Gordon. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Very important triple there at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's in single digits.
Great lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steph. I know Coach Stress is taking care of the basketball. What have you guys been doing to make sure you limit your turnovers?
Film, but it's just about the in-game situations, just analyzing the situation and take care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the passes, and sometimes getting a shot was better than giving it to them. So we gotta just look at that and figure it out.
Yeah, when you don't turn the ball over, you have a chance to score, right? Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They've got the 7-point lead. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They did an awesome-horrific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-horrific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-horrific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next two quarters, they will protect the lead.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because it's out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
We welcome you back to the beautiful Bay Area with the lights of Oakland illuminating the evening. The second half just about to get going here. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And I love...
Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions, all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open three for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Why do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin, positionless.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Gordon. Anthony is out there with Grant. And there's Gordon. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. Gordon kicks to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Fires the three. And the Thunder another three.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Evans kicks to James. And that one, good. LeBron's got 22.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
The shot, no good.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Here's Evans. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Oh, man, gotta love that pass there. Couldn't ask for a better one.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Gordon a screen. James kicks to Evans. Launches a 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. The wide open look here for Anthony. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with the new 24-second shot clock. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Evans passes to James. Here's Big Daddy. Pulls up on the wing. And another basket for Golden State.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
Thunder trailing by 7. Stolen by Gordon. Grant outside. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Warriors. From deep, Evans. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Minutes gone now in the third quarter. And here's Evans outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
James outside. Kicks it to Evans. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Thunder trailing by 15. That one drops for him. Gordon's got 45 points.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Here's Big Daddy. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. The shot by Evans, nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Yeah.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Warriors leading by 19 points.
Come on, bring the table here. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, bring the table here. Come on.
They want table here. They bring it.
Yeah. Go. Come on.
Daddy! I got Bobby's hat. Bobby. Here, Bobby.
Eat your cake. Ice cream.
Evans kicks to LeBron. It's stolen by Anthony. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
he really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
You could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing. It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is fly.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Over the past couple of years, Brent, we've seen coaches like Steve Kerr and Brad Stevens take more of an even-tempered approach. Could that become a coaching trend going forward?
Well, I like that both Steve and Brad have some very good players. That would keep me calm too, Kevin.
Yes, it would. You'd be getting right there. I agree.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a shift in what it is that the generation of the younger players has grown up with. And coaches that have the ability to communicate always, Kevin, are going to come out on top. They get their message through, they keep their team positive, and they keep their environment pointed in the direction that is moving forward.
Excellent.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And stolen by Gordon. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Evans kicks to Evans. And another basket for Golden State. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And here's Gordon. 12 points for him. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Evans' shot is good.
He's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Thunder trailing by 16. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
Well, the team needed just a bit of momentum shifting back to their side. They're excited. Let's see if they can maintain that excitement long enough to get some damage done.
Evans kicks to Young. Releases from 15, and Evans gets it to go on the assist by Young. 19 points for Flash.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
On the wing, Gordon. Grant gets a wide open, and he hits the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
It felt like he felt like time was winding down, saw the opening, nailed the shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Warriors leading by 13. Jordan out there with Nick Young. And there's Flash. And it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the Warriors 5. Gordon a screen. Knocks it loose. The time for the ball. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
He flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And they double up Gordon. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Nick Young. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just effortless shot making from Steph Curry. Long range, difficult shots. They look so easy.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Curry with the 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Truer words never spoken. Breakdown on the perimeter D, and the communication severely lacking there.
Got a piece of it. Young for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Gordon for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Young against Gordon, and Young kicks to Evans. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 14. And Young kicks to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Well, in this perfectly constructed offense, Curry is downright deadly, easily finding the shots that he wants.
Gordon with no one around, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Gordon against Curry. Pass to Evans. Let's go. And Curry the bucket on the assist.
Yeah. Hello?
By Evans. And that's now 4 points for Steph Curry. Gordon against Curry. Fires the three. And the basket by Gordon.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with. And look how engaged he is on both ends.
Knocks it loose. Gordon. And it's Golden State with another.
Haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
There's Gordon with the three. Buries it from three-point range. Gordon's got 35 in the game.
Tough to fault him for the struggles of the team so far. He has been solid. It's the rest of the guys that need to come along for the ride.
Foul on the play, basket count, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
Big Daddy's checked in for Young. Gordon for three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
The backcourt today as good as it gets, and they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Evans. Curry on the wing. Defended by Gordon. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he commits the intentional foul. Curry with it. And it's Gordon picking him up, and he commits intentional foul. That's good from Stephen Curry.
It doesn't get talked about enough, but Steph Curry is a quiet, confident leader for this basketball club. He doesn't do it with a lot of flair, but he certainly does love the game.
Gordon kicks to Gordon. Back to Gordon. From the arc, and the Thunder another three.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Warriors leading by 11, and they go to the intentional foul.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Gordon. Jacks up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 44.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now, late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
So they foul intentionally. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 10. Fires the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And that's an intentional foul. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Now Anthony kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots over Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Gordon. Gordon's got 49 points in the game. Evans outside. Gordon kicks to LeBron. Dishes it to Evans. Good, and the assist goes to 26 points for Flash.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to...
What if that means that? Do I gotta do them a certain type of way because you know you be... Okay. I did.
bag it up.